Imagine this. You're about to go to sleep, not inside a house, not behind locked doors, not beneath a roof. You're lying on the ground, beneath an endless sky. There are no walls to protect you, no alarms, no security cameras, only darkness stretching in every direction. And somewhere out there, wolves are hunting, hyenas are searching, big cats are moving silently through the night. Every sound could be danger. Every shadow could hide a predator. By modern standards, this sounds terrifying. Most people today would never spend a single night like this. Yet for hundreds of thousands of years, this was completely normal. Ancient humans slept outside almost every night. Not for adventure, not because they wanted to, because it was simply life. So here's the question. If predators were everywhere, why weren't humans constantly attacked while they slept? How did an animal as slow, weak, and defenseless as us survive night after night? The answer isn't what most people think. It wasn't because humans were stronger than wolves or faster than lions. The real answer begins with one simple fact. Ancient humans almost never slept alone. Instead, they slept together. Sometimes 20 people, sometimes 30, sometimes even 50. Entire families gathered around the same campfire. Children slept close to their parents. Older members rested nearby. Everyone stayed close. But here's something even more interesting. Not everyone slept at exactly the same time. Some people stayed awake a little longer. They talked. They told stories. They added wood to the fire. Others woke up earlier than everyone else. Without planning it, someone was almost always awake. And that changed everything. Imagine you're a hungry wolf. You notice a rabbit sleeping alone. That's an easy meal. Now imagine seeing 40 humans gathered around a fire. Some are asleep, some are moving, some are watching. The fire is burning. Voices drift through the night. Would you take that risk? Probably not. Predators don't just look for food. They look for the safest opportunity. An injury can be fatal. A broken leg means they can't hunt. A burned face can mean starvation. Even the strongest predators avoid unnecessary risks. To them, a sleeping tribe wasn't an easy target. It was a dangerous one. To a predator, survival isn't about being fearless. It's about making smart decisions. A lion doesn't attack every animal it sees. A wolf doesn't chase every possible meal. They constantly ask one question. Is it worth the risk? If the answer is no, they simply walk away. Ancient humans understood this without realizing it. The campfire became far more than a source of warmth. It produced bright flames, thick smoke, constant movement, strange sounds throughout the night. To wild animals, that combination was unfamiliar and unpredictable. And predators dislike uncertainty. Humans also carried weapons, simple wooden spears, sharp sticks, heavy stones. Nothing compared to modern weapons, but enough to injure an attacking animal. Researchers studying traditional hunter-gatherer societies noticed something fascinating. People rarely slept all at once. Children usually fell asleep first. Adults often stayed awake talking around the fire. Older members woke before sunrise. Without assigning guards, without making a schedule, someone was almost always awake. Scientists call this the sentinel hypothesis, a natural system that protected the entire group while everyone else rested. The sentinel hypothesis may sound ancient, but it reveals something important about us today. For most of human history, our ancestors rarely faced the night alone. They slept surrounded by family, friends, and people they trusted. Their brains evolved expecting safety in numbers. Today, everything is different. Many people sleep alone, behind locked doors, inside quiet apartments, far away from everyone else. We have stronger walls than ever before. Yet millions of people still struggle to fall asleep. Scientists believe our brains are still shaped by the environment we evolved in, not the one we created. For hundreds of thousands of years, darkness meant listening to familiar voices nearby, the sound of a fire, the breathing of other people, someone staying awake while you rested. Now, many of us fall asleep to glowing screens, notifications, artificial light, and complete silence. Perhaps that's why sleeping in an unfamiliar place often feels uncomfortable. Perhaps that's why children naturally want someone nearby at night. Deep inside, our brains may still remember a world where nobody faced the darkness alone. Maybe that's why sleeping alone can still feel strangely uncomfortable. Not because there's danger outside your window, but because your brain remembers a different world. A world where night was never faced alone, where every campfire meant safety, where every familiar voice meant protection, where someone was always awake, so someone else could finally rest. Modern life has given us stronger homes, warmer beds, locked doors, electric lights, and far fewer predators. But evolution moves slowly. Our bodies can adapt within years. Our technology can change within months. Yet our brains are still carrying instincts that were shaped over hundreds of thousands of years. Perhaps that's why a simple camping trip can feel surprisingly peaceful, why sitting around a fire feels comforting, why sharing stories at night feels so natural. These aren't random feelings. They may be echoes from a very distant past. Ancient humans didn't survive because they were the strongest animals on Earth. They survived because they stayed together. They protected one another. And when darkness came, they never faced it alone. Maybe the real question isn't why predators rarely attack sleeping ancient humans. Maybe the better question is, what have we forgotten about being human?